often a variable is being modified and the new value is being reassigned to that variable. Here I have an integer, I named it a, and the value is 3. If I want to, well, add a new value, so if I want to increment a by, let's say, 5, so I will write a is equal to a plus 5. This basically means take the value that's in a, which is 3, add 5 to it, and reassign the new value to that variable a. Now a will be equal to 8, and to prove that I will just quickly use the println just to print out a, and now when I print we see that we have 8. A shorthand to reassign this is, instead of writing a is equal to a plus 5, we will write a plus equals 5. So now I will just erase this, and when I run this again we see that we have 8 again. And we can also use this for, well, subtraction, division, multiplication, even with a remainder. So this is a shorthand for writing or reassigning the value to that variable. We also have increment and decrement operators. So for example, that's often used in loops. We want to increment a value by 1. So how can we do that? Well, basically just writing a, the name of that variable, and writing plus plus. This is the same as writing this, plus equals 1, or writing a is equal to a plus 1. So a shorthand to this is just writing plus plus. So we see that we have here a is equal to 3, we write here plus plus, that means that a is equal to 4 now, and when I run the program we have a is equal to 4. We can also do that with minus minus, and a would be equal to 2 now. And we can also do this at the beginning of the variable, so we can say minus minus here. When we print this out in the console, the output will be the same too. But when we, well, learn the loops, we will see that this makes a difference. We can also write plus plus. What this basically means, well, if we write plus plus or minus minus in front of the variable, this basically means add 1 to the variable and then use it. So when we write, when we learn loops, as I said, we will see that this makes a difference. But for now, we cannot see it. So if we do this, if we plus plus or do plus plus at the beginning, a is equal to 4. If we do plus plus after a, the same output is 4. So we are not seeing that. But basically, when you write plus plus at the beginning, it means you first add 1 to that variable a, and after that use that variable. But here it means use the original value of that variable, and after that add plus plus or add 1 to that variable, which I said again, when we learn loops we will see how that makes a difference.